Hello? Oh, it's already. Oh, it's over. Yup. Gol, gol. ¿Y si lo dejo si lo dejo para mañana para que lo lleve y me tomo horchata? Ok.
오늘따라 별이 박서. 관리자 나리께서도 별이 보여?
Like always. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, nice. Wait, Don Quixote?
관리자나리! 나를 두고 어디 간 것이오?
Alright, let's see. Dude, all these IDs right here are good. I watch me do this temple. Bum 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 bum. I will be doing. What's up? Watch me do this temple. Like, look who I'm getting. Look who I'm getting. There's her. Her tier 4. She is a bleed sinking ID, which is pretty good. Alright. We get 12 of her in the first temple wedge. Trust. Announcer extraction rate does not affect 3-star IDs or ego rates. Instead, 2 and 1-star IDs will have lower rates to make room for the announcer. Wait, there's an announcer? What the fuck? Who's the announcer? Oh, I forgot Kiro was the announcer. We have to save all this up for the next banner. Only 20. Only 20. Last time I did 40 or 50 and I only got one thing. Right here, watch this, watch this. We get it right here, watch this. Oh yeah, we did get shit. Oh! Wait, which one though? This one. We get it right here, trust. Oh, we didn't get it. No! I do, at least, that's I didn't want her. She's an announcer. Alright, we get another one right here, trust. Oh yeah, I'll go fuck myself, I guess. Alright, that was it. I'm not doing no more polls. That's it. Is there any Fortnite things today? No V-Bucks? Shit. I just got this shit. I'm gonna just play Warframe in a bit. Not right now, but in a bit. You should get on. It was, damn, I got like 5 things in total. I don't want to stream it though, because I'm not getting shit if I do stream. That was so lucky. Yep, that was the L polls, like you said. L pulls. Though. Yeah, get back on. Or wait, I've just been getting on also. Damn, you everything. W updates? Holy. Do not know. Dude, I was gonna claim this yesterday, but I forgot to, and I had to claim it today. And guess what? If I would have claimed it yesterday, I would have been here still. And if I, damn, that's sick. Tomorrow, today. Damn, I'm so annoyed. Because if I would have done the newest one today with like maxed out thing, I could have gone 1, 2, 3. I always get 8 a day. I could have gotten this today, but I'm stupid. Yup. My fucking, because I forgot my weekly projection cap. I had 200 yesterday. Only 200 at 1,000. I could have completed it, gotten it, boom. But I forgot to claim it, and I could have, done it. But I'm just gonna play this for a bit. I'm gonna see what's up. New chapter came out that time. I don't want to do this right now. It's too late. Gotta just end stream. Be like, oh, my stream crashed, guys. Wait. I do have in the fine text Limbus company, then other game. I'm about to change it. I don't even want to play anymore because I got a fucking. I didn't get the character ones. So pissed. So fucking mad right now. Dude. Who's the other person? 4, 6. Fuck, I was gonna claim this thing yesterday as well though. That would have gave me a lot of stuff. But I forgot to claim it. So I claimed it today, but that was a mistake. Because now I can't get more free stuff. It's over. Because I'm level 67 right now. I should have claimed it yesterday. I would have been level 67 still. Oh, it's so over. Fuck. I have to wait 1 week now to get my rewards. Piece of shit. Oh, fuck, bro. I completely forgot to claim my weekly yesterday. I was like, I'll do it later, tomorrow. Fuck. That's such a waste because yesterday, let's just say yesterday, last week's projection, I'll just say that, I had 220 or 200 out of 1,000. If I would have claimed it, I would have had like 920 out of 1,000. I would have still been like the same level, 67. And then if I would have done a new run today, and just new run with everyone, 20%. I'm so annoyed. If I would have just done the run today, I would have gotten so much shit. Because like I would have gotten 80% already from these 4. My other team, all these 4 would have gotten free. I would have gotten a free. That's like a. These 4 is like a easy floor 15 as well. So I would have gotten it, but I forgot to claim it yesterday. Last night it's like, oh, should I claim it? Should I claim it? I'll claim it tomorrow. But bro, what was I thinking? I completely forgot this was gonna be like. It was late at night, so I forgot. I was so tired. I went to sleep after that. I completely forgot about it. I'm so pissed at myself. Because if I would have claimed that one yesterday, I would have still been at the same level. And then if I would have done the new run today, I could have been at the end, I take what, 8 free levels. 8. Let's just say I'm here tomorrow plus the bonus. Like I could have gotten to level 80 at least. Yes, today. Whenever I did my extreme run or something. Now I have to wait 1 more week to get what? To get more of this shit. Nice idea. I'm so pissed at myself. Oh well. Oh well, guys. Who cares? I'm fucking annoyed at myself. Let me check my stream from yesterday. I would have been like, yo, time to get on Warframe. I don't even want to do this anymore because of how pissed I am at myself. I'd rather do that than still be mad, so I will be doing that now. Why is this guy so angry? Have you seen that? I'm so pissed right now. See if I can find it. There's no gifts, never mind. Stop.
I knew.
Get a resource drop chance booster. Oh, that's really good. Did you see that fucking Warframe's going back up? Or Apex finally hit hella people? It hit like 300,000 or something like that. 300,000 concurrent players. I was like, let's go. Shit. Ooh.
Would you like me to steer your body around one day?
Yeah.
Yes,
No one wants you
it's
to
not the
steal their
same.
body. No one wants you to.
I'd get you in so much
Hello.
trouble. I miss pubs. Don't suppose you've ever been?
Hello. My game is bugging. One sec.
What?
Tigres? No.
A good team. Have we seen the stapler, bro? The regular one that just go like this?
No.
What?
Mid?
Oh! Wait.
Oh, that one?
Nah, it doesn't have anything. Wait. Oh, I found some.
Limbus? Yeah.
Um,
Hello, LM. What are you doing? Dude. I was just waiting for my thing to update and stuff. It was bugging.
오늘따라 별이 박수.
Oh my gosh, I don't have anything. I'll probably have to claim. Guess what? I forgot to do LMP. Mine was bugging, so I had to check if my other game worked. I forgot. I'm so mad at myself. I forgot to claim my weekly from yesterday, and I claimed it right now, and I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot that I could have gained this stuff, the event bonus, and like I have 2468. I would have gotten 80%. I could have at least bought something, but now I have to wait another week to claim all this shit. It should be fine though. I'm so pissed at myself. I just wasted a week. At least it's here for 27 days. We have 3 weeks left, so it should be fine. I'm just hella pissed at myself. I did two 20 polls, and guess what I got from this? This is what I got from it. 30 minutes? Oh my. The one thing I didn't want, I got.
이거 하면 내 만화책 진짜 돌려주는 거 맞지? 이거 하면 내 만 이거 하면 내 이거 하면 이거 하면
I got
내 만화책
Kira.
진짜 돌려주는
Oh
거
my
맞지?
gosh.
너 이거 하면
I do
내
not
만화책
care.
이거 하면 이거 하면 내 만.
It's so over for me. I don't even want to play anymore. That's why I got off. You understand? Oh, I'm so pissed off. Oh well. We have same issue, bruh. Okay, so in total, we need 2,500 to claim all this. All these. No, 3,500 to claim everything. Your Steam gameplay? That's dope. Yeah, 3,500 to complete this. Not these. But just like, you know, all these in the bottom. And this. The first thing I will probably buy is this. I will get him first. After that, it's like whatever. I need to do like 1,000 mirror dungeon runs. We need 3,500. Thank you. Hello, real Limbus Dante. How are you, Dante? Oh, it's fine. I don't mind. It's fine. It's not like I'm angry or something. Alright, time to do this. I'm gonna do the first stage already. A funeral was held for Martin and the LCE researchers today. Damn, hella dead. I thought I'd see more than my fair share of deaths throughout my journey with the sinners, but never before had I witnessed this many people gather in one place to mourn the deceased together. The unfamiliarity made me feel a bit out of place. Am I doing this right? Most of the sinners seem to be feeling that similar sense of being out of their element as well. Some of them were asking Mersault, apparently the most knowledgeable of them all when it came to fin process, including all matters of pointers, raw, expressing respect to the primary purpose, and place and gesture if that objective can be accomplished. Hey, where do I put this? Beneath the third pillar to the right. Can any of the have you forgotten to carry yourself with someone at the occasion? Cut me some slack. Haven't been to funerals all that much. I mean, I did tell you to read the manual. I even underlined all the important parts for you. Rowan, sorry, Ish. The wall of text just was too much for me. My focus started fizzling out from page 30 onwards. Alright then. Yeah, they're good. The new IDs are good. Hadn't every sinner here attended a funeral before, back when we set foot in the grim manor in T-Corp? Thou speaks of the funeral held in young Heathcliff's manor. Thou was not the one breath of the dead. What the fuck? What the flip? The dead? I mean, someone had to have died because there would have been too big enough to involve the officers in otherwise. I've said this time again, just an initial to prevent family strife. Attention. If the situation was indeed as thou sayest, then there was no helping it foresaw. Yet this a pity that the dead was named at their own funeral. Oh shit. Damn. The name of the deceased was... Ooh, what the hell? It was Catherine's funeral. She was very dear to Heathcliff. I have to read the past 5 years worth of local newspapers pertaining to the manor, yet not such a valid to case identified manager. No one remembers except 2 people. It's fine, clock it. At least you remember. That's good enough, innit? It had to be go somewhere along the way. Everyone's memories of the event at Wuthering Heights had become warped. The sinners seemed to think that the Gulliver had always been there in that manner, and that Nellie was coaxed into stealing by Herman Lytton in their minds was now a grieving brother who had been reserved for his dead sister's sake. Nobody questioned it. Not Don Quixote, not Faust. Every single sinner believed the twisted version of the Mary as if it was a proven fact. Heathcliff and I gave up trying to correct them. Instead, we just check in on each other's memories every now and then. Because if there's something that he and I realized, it was that anything tied to Catherine had already been painted over, every detail lit and glossed over with the glow of the bow. You're not up to this, though? Yeah, you're... Don't spoil yourself. 1.2, yeah, it's a big update. The point is, how should I put this? The streamers of the film didn't exactly leave as much. Sorry, condolences back then. Between Heathcliff running on a rampage and that Henley guy dude, holy shit. I assume that the sort of was pretty common stuff for funerals, but apparently not. Huh? No, well, I think it's rare to see that players followers properly funeral purchasers. I've traveled quite a bit myself, but I can't say that I've never been to a legitimate funeral. The one at Wuthering Heights was one of the most proper funerals, if only for pretending to have processed. They at least prepared a coffin and even had a formal reading of the will. It seems funerals are far from being an everyday custom of this city. Is it a rather extravagant practice here as well? Oh shit. Corporations are not eager to grant time offs just because in the moment someone has died, and the price of real estate seldom makes it land and memorial houses on it. Oh, damn. Then what other options do people usually have? We used to just leave them where they died, and after one night's sleep, the bodies were gone just like that. Rather than paying loads of money to bury them somewhere just to have stir up a load of chat. Rumors? You know, rumors about there being valuables buried with bodies or an arm being some fancy prosthetics, all the rot. Better to let the dead go in peace than to bury them in a grave just for some science to later secrete it. People tend to say that graves have enough room to spare. Of course, there wasn't guarantee they wouldn't lose the burial room by the next resurrection day. Yeah, poor Heathcliff. William scarfed and hung his head. Artios, foolishness, all of it. Comforting the soul of the departed, another medicine. All those funds so carefully squandered. Purpose of furnishing the living with a fragile excuse to cling on. Are those words from his heart or just something said to convince himself? Whichever it was the truth, I couldn't see the look on his face with his head tucked so low. Damn. The truth didn't last long. It was just a brief moment of silence followed by quick goodbyes that were short still. The ceremony came to close once Alice, who was still recovered, came to pay her final respects. The flames devoured the coffins of Martin and the other researchers, announcing the end of their existence with a crackle of firewood. You'll be leaving now. Oh. We're staying until Gregor's stable enough to travel. That is how we'll remain here until Gregor's condition settles. Gregor came to his senses again a few days after his unforeseen metamorphosis in the battle against Thumner's father. And that's because that's not even his true form. Oh my. He was given a checkup at home, said there was no cause for concern. Physically, that is, turned up disastrous to say the least. Gregor was declared unfit for combat deployment for the time being. So you won't be leaving just yet? Good to know. And I assume you'll be okay with us borrowing Sinclair for a while? Ooh, huh? Me? Yes, you. The LC wants to look into the sign you manifested, Sinclair. The higher-ups didn't want to waste a second green lighting the project, which means what I'm telling you is more notice of investigation than request for permission. Huh? What investment? What are you? It's just a rather... It's just a human experiment. Calm yourself. Human experiment? Human experimentation? Did you really have to put it like that, boss? Not to worry, Sinclair. Swipe or two with your skin and maybe some talk therapy. That's all there is to it. Of course, if we had your consent, the avenues of research could vastly... No, I'm not giving you my consent. For your reference, the other departments have also submitted some quiet requests for research. Oh, damn. Right now, they'll see me, your world of research department. They're hissy fits. They wanted to be the first one to get their hand on you and spearhead the research you see. Ha ha ha. And had we allowed them, they'd have kept you for a good few months before letting you go. So at least you could do to think us. Oh shit. Our researchers are here. Sure, well, if I appear on it was long before Sinclair found himself surrounded on all sides. Oh, what? Wait, I'm perfectly capable of walking there on my own. So just don't run any painful tests on me. Of course, of course. Stay strong, Sinclair. The blue guy is evil? They're Nah, I don't think so. It's just like... I don't even know, honestly. Ready to collapse into full-blown panic at any minute? What about you? You not going with them? Oh, it's back to the long-term recovery ward for me. I always... Yeah, the IDs are pretty good. Blinking is what they call it. Sinking and bleed. I always thought scientific research was the one thing that flamed my passion, but with the recent events have introduced me to the merits of paid sick leave. I realized that time off beats research projects in my book. Enjoy it while it lasts. I have this that every request for PTO says about to the of your for the rest of the year. Street, your average corporation doesn't give more than a week off a year. As soon as Alyssa turns off with their dragging steps, the researchers see Sinclair and Whisk carried really him. I'm away. Alright, we should get going too. Oh, do y'all have somewhere else to be? Well, I thought I'd go visit Gregor. I'm worried about him. Got something I said I'd help with. Gotta be there for it. I'm going with Sinclair to get some rest. Also to keep an eye on the researchers and stop them if they try anything fishy with the experiments. Let me know later if you need anything, Dante. The Cinders fanned out in the different directions. They seem to have their own errands to stay during the LCE. Alright, one sec. Your brain hurts? Too much dialogue? I'm back. You have like 1 gigabyte left? Oh my. The only ones keeping me company now were Ryoshi, who'd been filling the air around with thick cigarette smoke, and Don Quixote, who was sniffing and asking around at every corner for Vespa. Quest for the new color fixer's whereabouts. It's time to drink water? Yup, it's time to drink water. Faust was still here too, staring blankly. Oh, is this when that thing was happening or what? Is she accessing the chat? Your phone is old? Yeah, I got my new phone for like $100, so it has a decent. Oh no, I saved up and my phone was like $300. I was saving up though, so it was worth it. We just bought it off the Facebook Marketplace, I think. As I stood there wondering what did the past Hana, who had apparently finished the saying the cycle people walked over to me. Water's tasty. This makes things rather convenient. There is something I had tended to discuss with you and send your spiritual matter that requires your consistence. Says CH. WKOA says CH. Wait a minute, did Rosha just step in as my interpreter? It's not that I don't appreciate her gestures, especially since she usually snap at me and tell me to find someone else to interpret whether the issues came up. But I couldn't help but doubt whether her choice method of interpretation actually accomplishes anything. There is, I must admit, a certain novelty in witnessing the what requires interpretation, yet another perspective culminating demanding of it. It would seem we are in need of more manpower. Ratcheting his head home, I looked around for a moment before coming to a sudden pause as an idea had crossed his mind. At the end of his gaze was someone who was busy in LCCA employees with their questioning. Why do I stream so late? I wasn't able to stream early today because with my dad's birthday, so I had a. So I didn't go home. I didn't get home until late. I got home like an hour ago, bro. So it's time zones. You have signed a song, the idea across the mind. Well, to pray, my nowhere is thou. No, it's not. Now listen close. The one I seek is a barrel of hair fashioned in the likeness of a bull. I would have gotten a lot earlier. I would have gotten on a lot early, but I was not home. That's why. Tomorrow I'll try to get on early, but I'll probably get off. It's 12:04. Yeah, I try to stream at like 5 or 4 p.m. most of the time, but today I couldn't. Why don't you join us too? Does thou speak of me? Thou see a person who worked. Why don't get in her rather forceful interrogation regarding Vesper Warriors? I took the opportunity to fled the scene without as much as a backward glance. The moment they kept returned her head to answer Honheim. That's when I get home? Yeah, I must have streamed at that time. Indeed, there's a test that requires your assistance. But I have yet more words to trade with the most noble yellow harpoon. Good. Just that until turning down the earnest plea of those in need. Her little, for the sake of clarity and distance, it would be. You are the number 2. That is assistant number 2. But no true knight would abandon those who come for aid. Pray, speak thy cries. How may I be of service of thee? Yup, Vespa. Delegation that presents the manager's speech to number simplified has proven to be correct, but as such, your title would be to report to me what the manager says. Alarmid? Buenas noches. That is indeed a simple task. However, this BKOA limited mind understand as well pretty allow me to a little time to uncover its mystery. Not scenario shoes. They are asking what kind of assistance you need. What is going on? Is this stupid Faust? Damn, that's crazy. They call her stupid Faust? The request for interpretation was not directed to you, but I cannot deny that you're meddling in it. It's a welcome one. Your 3D printer? Don't let it yell. It was simply that the direction of the future of your supplement typing choice has been sufficiently unbearable. Faust hopes this was not some willful scheme devised to elicit Faust Corporation. In any case, manager, this request of mine courtesy of vicinity into the back doors located in the House of Spiders. Forward. You don't have to. I deem that the two of you should be the ones most familiar with the structure and the layout of the house. After all, you were the one and entirety of the 5 and sinners number 4 for the night does not bring repeating. Aight then. LMP. Here we go to the House of Spiders right away. HOSRA. You have enough? Perhaps you could help Faust? Sure. Although not word for word, Faust relayed my intention to him and responded by shaking his head. No, not merely no. There's no one moment you should bring along. Or remember, seeing my Tilda home push up his glasses, the appearance who has captured alive in the House of Spiders. Oh, Kira. Kira, she has regained consciousness. Let's go, Kira! W game. I'm reading this, so. Dude, how much dialogue is there gonna be? Oh my gosh. That is 9.51. Damn, we're still here. W modules. Yo, that's sick. Dude, I'm gonna have to read more? Oh my. The plays Harnam led us to look less like a recovery ward and more like an integration chamber. Though every single medical equipment installed around seemed to be state of the art. This place looks well equipped, probably a direct order from the upper management, although the technology for still lost body parts are common enough in the city. Then a facility of this kind is required to preserve the original form of her lower body in the structure process while keeping the coast reasonable. Cost. Do you wanna know how expensive the other options are and this counts as reasonable? A windowless room thick with a sharp scent of medicine and chemicals. Kira was sitting on the bed in the center of the room, kicking her feet as she... Oh shit! Oh damn. For someone recovering from a position. She didn't look much different from how she'd appear when I seen her through the Sinus Shard vision. Alright then, goodbye LM play, goodbye. He was captured alive for the extraction of frequency. Yes, how far along? Oh wait, what does it say? How far along is the progress of the extraction? It hasn't yet begun. Actually, we are waiting until the lines of virtual that weren't questioned can be. Yes, it's Kira. No spoilers for you. So far, all available personnel have been fully engaged in analyzing the documents and items discovered in the House of Spiders. And what's she even doing here? She looks so cool. She was cool back then. She has good ego. Or ID, I mean. There is work to be done upon information obtained only from a recent inhabitant of the House of Spiders. And following a discussion with the upper management, I have decided to put you to use as the company had originally intended. No to be no comment, but just super quickly getting cold shoulder whenever I ask for something to pass the time. And now you suddenly need my help, huh? Give me one reason I should cooperate. Didn't do so much as twitch enough, but I keep biting. I mean, I gave her a nod with steady into an expression. I didn't ask for your help, put you to use. I believe I said what I said. What? Your survival is not, it is the result of calculation. The company anticipates a potential profit by keeping you alive, expected gain as the term goes. Without such a forecast of the company's part, you would have already been disposed of. Damn. People who would be to tell her that didn't to presume even half their current numbers. Just want to show you insist on maintaining. The company may decide to convene a meeting to reassess your worth, or shall we say, lack thereof, in its projected income statement. Well, sufficient to say such a reassessment would skew heavily against your favor. The outcome would be regarded for immediate disposal. Wait, with the words I could progress to me. But with Kira, I almost felt he traded the usual torn off sharp knife instead of twisting it right where it hurt. I'm dead meat as soon as my Ronda eat anyway. Not like you're gonna let me leave, not after I killed the bazillion of your guys. Also, you to be some form of corporate level or to respond against your person. That is indeed a curious line of reasoning. I must tell you that unlike your typical backstreet syndicates such as the middle corporate entities at the city tend to avoid choices that may incur losses. Value, dude, oh my gosh. I know, dude, why is the two most talkative people here? Hohenheim and Faust. Oh my gosh. The value of the information that could be extracted from the prince in the middle and the combat front is honed in the tutelage of the great brother in the middle. These two countries likely will increase your value in the eyes of the company. Y'all got zero self-respect, huh? You should consider yourself fortunate. Huh? The heck are you on about? Other companies will not solicit your cooperation by any use of vertical exchange. Your integration would simply open your cranium, harvest your brain, and extract any and all. What the? Necessary information without going through intermediate steps such as this. Even without resorting to such methods, the range of available means to compel the closure of regular means. Truth serums, hypnotic suggestions, electric shocks, and stimulations, and of course, distortions and abnormalities. That being said, the LCE department prefers to distance the cell from such uncivilized approaches that may entail and after effects. I do hope that we share similar. You're so freaking annoying, you know that, mister? Yeah, he is kind of annoying. He talks too much. The feeling is entirely mutual. Even the biting chill starts to skin in. Oh, and I'm turned away. Hi, mañana! Give her some push and bring her along. I don't quite seem to be myself today and discard that. That was too rather push thing to say. He's a nerd. To manage your work. This falls more with dream privilege than my own. With that, Hona stepped out of the room, leaving me to deal with Kira. Sentinel, the LC had only just finished laying its dead researchers to rest. Kira was probably the last person anyone would want to face right now, much less speak to. What should I even say to Crusader? Oof. I was still caught in thought when someone quietly and expectedly made her way to Kira. Yoshihide, yeah, you heard you got stabbed in the back by Matthias. Ooh, that's not true. That's not true. That is what happened. Papa wasn't landing a fatal blow unless he cut through me too. That's why he did exactly that, to aim for the enemy's head. Besides, he made the right choice. A little sacrifice ain't nothing in a family. Family coming from him. A middle mutt throwing. Oh shit. Doesn't it sound ridiculous even to you? That's throwing out Oh, that fucker Matthias was like GB only by technicality. A G. But he was still my family, still family by name. But underneath it, everyone hoped he'd disappear, killing his son. He was nobody wanted around. What the hell? One sec. My game is bugging. Damn. Same treatment for me, being this his brand. Not surprising, it's a ST for the bowl cut too. Same taste, huh? Young Ryosha, could it be that thou also does harbor a passion to zeal for fix? Yeah, he would! I quickly clapped a hand over Don Quixote's mouth as she slipped chin into the conversation. So what exactly is your point? The point is you're taking too long. If you can't decide whether you want to live or die, I can shorten the hesitation. Or I'll slit your neck clean right this instant. Huh? What does that mean? Cooperate quietly or I'll snap your neck. Oh, okay. Right this instant. I thought she said, oh well, isn't such a bad way to go if you're keen on taking that loyalty act straight to the grave. This is so crappy. Whatever I get. Okay, I'll talk if that's what you want so bad. Fixers who go out in a blaze of glory aren't actually the strong ones. It's the ones who survive, the ones who live to see another day and keep getting stronger. Anyway, Yoshida, what's up with you talking in weird ass abbreviations? Yo! Like SYNC. That's so random. Who even says that? Which didn't bother to reply and simply chewed on the mouth of the end of her cigarette. But is it really that right call to her? We're probably people she needs to settle the score with. Half her tattoos are gone, clogged, they even concentrated a bug. You think the middle sorry excuse for loyalty means so much for the stray that she'd bite us? Besides, Puff, no better hear from her instead. Hey, tell me why Matthias kicked the bucket? That's cause Papa was weaker than y'all. Ah, yeah, you're the jerk's brat, alright. Jared pushed herself up from the bed with a sour face, but at least she didn't argue back. And we call Hona, who've been waiting outside, back in. I assume the prison was successfully pursued. Come, you will find your weapon at the table. You may use it in the event of an emergency. Oh, I can't even untie. You won't be able to use it without others. The code has been slightly adjusted. I'm lagging. Oh, I'm lagging. Now then, let us head to the house of spiders when the back door is up and waiting for us. Damn. Dude, I'm lagging back. Oh, it's fight time, but I don't have anything. Dude, I'm so pissed. I just want to get off at this point because of how I'm still mad at myself for claiming this today. I should have claimed this last night. I don't know why I claimed it today. I said I was gonna claim it yesterday. Then I'm like, no, I'll claim it later. And I forgot to get on and claim it. I claimed it now, but it would have been better if I claimed it. So annoyed at myself. Because if I would have claimed it yesterday, I would have been here still. Level 67. If I would have done another mirror dungeon run, I could have been like level 78. And then the next one, I would have gotten this. And then this week, I could have, instead of doing this, I could have also I could have claimed one of these, you know? Not one of these. I could have done the This. I could have done the event bonus. I could have gotten 80% and I could have had like something. You know what? I'm just gonna do another mirror dungeon run. I do not care. It's my fault either way. 69. You know what? I'll put it up here. Cannot deploy. I know that. Put this guy on. We will put her on. We will put him on. We will put her on.
전시 준비는 완벽하답니다. 소재가
That's a funny number. Wait, why am I putting them right here? Wait, hold up. This is literally a bleed team. Like, bleed team, boom.
전시 준비는 완벽하답니다. 소재가 준비됐어?
I'll put her as backup. 1, 2, 3. You know what? 4, 5, 6,
그러든가.
7. We'll put her as backup. It works as backup either way. You know what? Let's go.
이번 작품에 대해 논의할 시간이다.
Only a few days had passed since our last visit, but the place looked markedly different. The sign of the hollow for Johnson and the endless structural corridors hadn't changed. The Callisto's so-called artworks were now covered in white sheets, and unfamiliar devices were affixed all around the back doors. Why must these people spider be? Looks like some shady bastards moved in already. Our guarded reaction had stepped forward to gesture to one of the ugly gestures. Seems to generate an order for both sides. This is team leader Alan from Wayfair Company, who will be working with us on the actually in the house's back doors. Company corporation entity partner with Limbus Company, responsible for providing portal technology. It has on prior occasion been referred to as the New Order Solution W Corp. Is that oh shit New W Corp? Our employee has also been taken to calling you the New L Corp, something we have in common. Chasing after some horizon. After the same horizon. I remember that company aiming to take W Corp's place, right? That same horizon, he's probably talking about getting recognized as a being. After all, that old link has already fallen, while W Corp will have heard is free falling at this point. These are the manager and descendants of the LCB department are final. Our field operations unit is being deployed to deal with one site. Our personnel, the rest are tied up, but which is also only a handful will be joining this investigation effort. I understand field operations units are almost always understaffed. Anyways, the support you provide is more than sufficient. Alan gave it. Oh! The man slipped off his bulky helmet before extending his hand in greeting. Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name is Alan, leader of the Door Breach Team 4. Oh, shit, new character. This person is old. Likewise, before Faust could even relay my greeting word split the rather amount to Australian and even rhythm as my ticking didn't bother him at all, like he was sticking to a script he had rehearsed. I've heard great things about you, manager Dante of Limbus Company, and the bus team's performance. You capitalized on the suppression of distortions at T Corp as leverage to push your products at the pubs where nothing short of staggering. I heard. Yeah, we're supposed to be discerning to resolve special to the public. What's that parodic about? The manager says it was merely a matter of luck. They also look forward to working with you on this task. Or are you the imperator? In that case, I'll be sure to consult the manager only when both of you are available. Or are available. Sure, Faust didn't seem particularly pleased with the role Alan had pinned on her, but she nodded anyway. She came to my side and answered my early question when Alan carried on with Alan. He was referring to the Monolith Cells project. The credit was attributed to LCB and the Express. Mr. Hubert T. Corp's oh shit, Mr. Hubert. Oh, so that's how the rumors spread, huh? Now I understand you'll be assisting your brave friend what lies beyond the back doors. I appreciate if you could share any prior knowledge. It says you can make them if you don't mind. On and fix here with a pointed leg. Nurse might definitely cut your head in the show every day. She will give up on silver infection she had. Honestly, I've got pretty much something if it's about Robo Unk and his robot. And his room, sorry. I mean, I've seen Albina hit up the door and the other one over there, she was popping out to farm stuff, but oh, it's a gathering material. Human guts and all, she'd come back hauling piles of them. So they're probably connected to some back streets area. Can you stop prying? You're low-key pissing me off. What? That's literally all I've got for real. Damn, he looks scary. Oh shit. And even before I could register with the Nikita's head jerks to the side from a sudden punch by oh, what the hell? He just punched the shit out of her. Oh, she's pissed. I thought Kira was the one enough to dodge a project easily, but this one seemed to have caught her completely off guard. She stood there blinking eyes round in rude surprise. Actually, it wasn't that he caught her off guard, it was the motion of the punch itself that somehow fell off. But the fist being raised, the arm being sent, the blow making contact. The chain of action was there, but it just didn't look normal. Did you just hit me? What the hell's wrong with? As Kira revealed from an unexpected strike, Lucky spoke up in a cold, sharp tone. That what matter of discourtesy is this? With all that whining, I thought the bride could use a lesson to remind her of her place. I had no intention of damaging your company asset. Of course, I believe that the level warning would not be appropriate in this case. Team leader Alan, that sort of conduct may not be an issue in your country, but it is here. Oh shit, they fucking punch each other over there. Should it happen again, do understand that we may choose to terminate today's joint engagement without delay. My apologies. We'll keep that. Oh my gosh, I will keep that in mind. Alan stood with. Oh, but Kira, look. Situation. He gets to sock me in the face and walks scot-free. So freaking annoying. I don't think really Jake's into lashing out at Alan. I punched just now. What was that? See what a behavior that defied the standard laws of physics. Possibly a form of technology or just a better way for a company. Or to resume the task at hand. Scenario should give Manager Allen the information you have. That door should lead to one of the ring project turrets. The other two on the left, I remember they were marked with an X painted with blood. But I, H, and I, where they actually lead to, it's truly all blurry. It's all blurry. You see, that's all the feature we can provide. Well, that's the feature we know. In terms of the intel, tower mapping progress, which means there's a less chance of encountering a space beyond human perception past those doors. Shall we test first? So with the one scenario she mentioned. I don't you trust me at all, huh? And why even bring me along? I finally began setting up various devices out the door and soon for us, shall we? Just this once, there are persons for handing over field operations. What the hell? What the hell is this? The moment we stepped in, the lights hit us all at once, drawing squints and frowns from the sinners. Thanks to my, I could make out a room filled with statues or perhaps taxidermied animals. This a well? What is this? So quiet that the stuff itself seemed to carry a strange somber weight. After a moment, someone shattered the silence, but it wasn't okay. Holy shit! The scale is just insane. That's the well from 8, such a Great Lakes special issue. Here, who'd seemed beaten down all along, seemed with a bit more energy in her voice. Man, seeing in real life sure hits different. Other solo one-shots, these monsters with the harpoon of his, huh? Ooh, the indigo! Dude, they're talking about everything. It's Great Lake. Well, it doesn't look like the one we encountered, though. Yeah, different here, so they modify a sports brawl. They look almost alive. They're not, right? No, no, duh. The Robo-Unk did say that the ring has these zoos where they put monsters on display alive. Man, this would have been way more fun if we could see them moving ones. Everyone's here's dead, man. Still looks kind of crazy sick. The vibe really hits. When they play cool, Kira kept thinking like that massive horn display of Clearly surprised in a way she couldn't hide. That said, I feel distinct short of activity given the presence of someone in our party. I have a second kindred. Oh, what the fuck? The Eye of a Second Kindred of House Tepes? What is it doing here? At the mention of the word kindred, I couldn't help but follow Don Quixote's gaze. Because the well was another kind of exhibit contained items leaning on the more gruesome side of things, starting with the crimson eyeball that caught body parts like hand to bones that. Oh, damn, it's ripped from the human body? Holy shit. A kindred? Kindred? The gallery? The school of Fauvism? Goodbye. Alright, goodbye, Dante. Goodbye. Studio at that. I'll probably play something else after I finish my stuff. Ooh, I might crash. Dude, my stream. Bye. Studio at that, which comes with the mistress of Taylor in our auction house. Alan will be making our exit shortly per her. Specialist clothes income somewhere for time. Oh! Not strange figures wearing animal masks staring directly at us. Kind of like Papa's. You know, wait, that's not a raid boss we can clear. We gotta get out of here. Oh shit! It's not that civil retreating is not a viable solution here. This door is connected to the house spiders escape without installing security, so will invite pursuit. We must stall them until Alan is ready to initiate the lockdown sequence. The warp to the bone man stepped forward. The voice that spoke to us carried equal part curiosity and delight. You came through that door? Then the house falls. Was it just a basic rumor? A stray little spiderling fallen from the ant web. How many years has it been? Who are you? Ah, right, it makes sense for me. I used to wear a different mask back when I used to visit you as a tutor. Visit as your tutor, didn't I? A wolf if memory serves right? Yes, that must have been when I was quite captured by the sensation of tearing into the raw, still flesh of living prey and the predator's ferocious yet persistent howl. The bell. You're that master whose whole lesson was the 3 hours praising the primary colors and the strength of living creatures. Benoit? Benoit? That's right, Emile Benoit, and they said you couldn't hatch a phoenix from chicken, so it doesn't always apply. I see. Looks like the mind of yours is still sly as raven, unlike your nurse fathers. Just don't presume. I only remember you because your hides and guts made you possible. AW. At first glance, it looked Risha was casually taking a trip down memory lane with the Mastro, but I had a feeling she was in fact dragging this out on purpose to buy us time. The lockdown sequence, I think how much they'll tell us already. Young Hohenheim, the lockdown sequence, who had been shooting the ring. Time consuming where we cannot expect haste. Perhaps that does make this a sort of projected to trial plan A, sorry. With a serious discussion instead. Maybe Wohenhen and Maya. Followed fast eye and saw that she was looking at it. He clearly shut his mouth and said nothing further. As for this, however, this seemed more like grasping at straws. I was going to try using it anyway. I've long wanted to see if Maestro's death is any different. Oh shit! Telling him we were just leaving won't work, will it? No, it won't. Every individual print here would be quite the fascinating discussion to the artist of the ring. Where practically a windfall inspiration, the material that has subsequently been delivered to them, it will allow us to return unharmed. She had in Homer, Genius, and Ryoshi, and Rikashi. Don Quixote is kindred of a higher generation, and I happen to house a golden bow in my head. Oh shit, you right. I have no idea how much information the ring has on us, but even if they knew nothing, they wouldn't let us go easily. The matter if I'm SAT or not clock. Think of that woman as Lane. Do as you did in HC's mansion. I'll take care of the rest. Right, that probably our best shot. There with the golden barrel secure and eventually to fight and putting the catch them off guard by slowing down the flow of time. I come from the courage even if it doesn't give us a real fighting chance. Might stall the match long enough to give us some time to get away. Dude, Matt, holy shit. Students and docents. That's students? Only house submissions from students? What? If you wait, does that mean someone got this? A student and like doesn't got doesn't? How do you say doesn't? I don't know. There's some passable ones that show the excellence, and above all, this is a gallery of school of Fauvism. Mine the gallery of Melbourne, which is why I would prefer to take you without any pride, if possible, with shame. So this, I want to grand encouragement makes the cost. Like across your face as she tried to unsheath her blade. No way! I've never seen her make that. Look, she wasn't. What? How? Thought block of the House of Spiders used to bind the records no longer exists. So why? Ooh, Araya. Now that's unexpected. So the rumors of remastering the relic were they falsely? Master only gives a list single brown, but recoil shadow is supposed across her face. What was this?
The big fat ass. The smelly pen? Oh, that makes sense. I have a big Sharpie.
This?
No, the pen.
Oh, the pen.
The marker. I have one, the other one. And we're looking for one, right?
The wound looked like nothing more than a light gash, yet the master company gaze shifted between the blood on Risha's arm and her own as been an experiment to prove hypothesis. It wasn't hard to guess what she was thinking. Notice, did you? I had my doubts from the moment I saw you today. Was the House of Spiders a success or a failure? Tell me, Jithy, what do you think a serpent's defining strength is? What are you on about? Ask any student and they'll give the same predictable answer. The deadly venom scales wide. Orders without. It's a weird thread, and from sailing, no calling them your thread would be wrong. To resemble the thread, yet felt much more disturbing. I, for one, have a particular liking for the Jew. Hello, Mortal Fire P. The jaw and the spine. The flexibility of the spine linked like a chain, and the jaw bone not by bone. I should have said that I meant the structural refinement. Oh my. Question both assembling. How are you? What the hell is that? Which brings me back to what better way to climb. So the bite. Snake. Dude, what the hell? I should plunge her arm into the long spinning body of a monster. Something more primal and tempered. Of a nurse father? Oh my. Three Mastros in the universe? This is the first time this piece has ever been exhibited to an outsider. Fine, is it locked in so you still not ready? 1 minute to go. Step aside. Ego gear hunts a handsy brandish. Didn't even last a moment. The weapon was knocked from his hand. Oh, as descriptive of this is with their identity, something really stopped the piece like midway through the turning motion. No one who entered the blow. Oh my gosh, Kira! Holy shit! Please don't die on us. No. Oh shit! You're strongly pushing. Are you quite under tattoos onto yourself? Oh, you must be the new kit Matthias took in. Why do you stand in my way? Fuck. If I know, I'm already regretting it. Damn it, they're definitely gonna ditch me here. Why did I even? Must be instinct taking over. Couldn't fully shake off the opponent's killing to, so the body chose to clash instead. Right on. So the behavior facility looks like could be controlled with the level of training expected enough, but useful to be sure. Shut it, mister. Quit yapping and let me use my blade. There's already lifting locks now. Oh shit! Yeah, thermos weapons emerge from the use the recoil of the motion to get back in similar to fighting sand. That broke Pincher's arm from the delic as well. The meshers lashed out again in the mesher's limb, but Cerno Fumo 9. But huh? This file addresses to strike against an unprepared opponent in a duel. Behold, for I shall allow these clips of the badass from the only the most pictures I've displayed through the ages. What is she saying? Seeing an opening that can slam into the arm with her full might, knocking off its trajectory. However, the sheer force of Measures attack instantly reduced her to a stretched flesh of bone. Crashing into the door. Oh shit! Ready to initiate lockdown together. I will seal the door immediately upon your exit. The files retrieve the organic remnant of Sitter number 3. Holy shit! As Faust made her exit with what was once Don Quixote, the students of the reef surrounded Kira, bringing her way out. A hollow chuckle split out of her lips. Haha, called it for real. This looks like when I didn't want to get involved. Sides will force of the ring trail right behind to the door. Yeah, Cerno, Fumo. You're too soon to have realized the risk. No one in the Marine will take that. She lowered her head and defeated us. Hello, Cerno. I think I remember. I'm such a dumbass. What was I thinking? Diving in like that? You don't just stand there. Get over here now. Huh? But these guys are gonna come flooding if you TTM want to get cleaved in half again. You pin this on me later. You gotta pay. Blocking the master's arm by her hair as he came down as Kira hurtled herself toward the door with every bit of strength she could muster. More than a few students rushed in through the doorway, chasing out their sinner who had gone in ahead of. What?
Or no.
2-1?
Yeah.
Ooh. Fortunately, Ellen managed to oh wait. Lockdown is complete. All the backdoor links have been cut. Ellen managed to sever the connection between the two backdoors before the master could cross over. Hello, sir. No, Fumo 9. How are you doing? Volka, think you can still use your arms? I'm fine, so she says. You fight for us, but the ringleaders that have managed to cross corners are the sides. Fighting them off with just the sinners have not be the best course of action. In that case, you're all available right now. As soon as I call others, their voice come through and hands do one after another. I guess so. Ready for your orders. I'm prepared to answer your call whenever. I don't know. Hang on, I just need to finish this bite. She's eating. Everyone to me. Everyone to me now. To me, my X-Men. To me, my what? To me, my company.
포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
Wait. You better be doing good right now. What are these? FR stack, a 5 stack, lose 5 SP. What the hell? Dude, what are these? Holy shit. Tiger? What is this, dude? Wow. Gain 1 bleed potency for every 3 stack. Holy shit. Gain 1 attack power up next turn for every 4? Yo, win rate! Yo, you know what? Should we just win rate the whole thing? Alright. Look at Kira, look at Kira!
짜증나게.
How much damage do they do? 31?
어떤 상황이 닥쳐.
How much are there? 10 enemies? Yo, we win rate the whole thing?
꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
But what if I just do... Yeah, this is so buns. He's gonna get staggered already, probably.
이 정도쯤은
Inferno Fumo the goat? Yup, the Pulse Meter remembers the goat. Yup.
보여드려야겠군요. 왜 예술을 기회를 잡았네. 이통이는 저자를 꺾고 넘긴다면
Struggle.
떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세.
You know what? Do this. I'll do this. You know what? We'll leave him.
꿰뚫려라.
Damn, doing hella damage.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 겁니까? 짜증나게.
Oh no. Ooh, let's go. No, you win that. Let's go. Dude, she's so cool. Win rate.
이따가 버스에서 회고해야지 않겠는가?
Can I? Yo, boom. You know what? I'm leaving that. I'm leaving that. Unbreakable? Yeah. I can't wait. I did two temples, Cerno, and I got the Kira announcer, guys. Do two temples and I got the Kira announcer. I didn't get anything else. Dude, this ID is so good.
원더풀한 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군. 아이씨, 짜증나게.
Win rate! You know what? I'm letting him do that. I don't care. Is that right? Yeah, you lose that. Psych! Please win that. 8? Holy shit. Did she get staggered here? Nice. Yo, look at the backflip. The backflip is necessary, okay, guys? $19.
저의 뼈를 금을 잡고 저의 손으로 채우는 외면의 예술.
We love these new IDs. Holy. Look at my Don Quixote ID doing way better. This is sinking? Yeah.
저기는 땅에 떨어졌네. 이제 우리를 누가 막겠는가?
Backflip! We love the backflip, guys.
아이씨, 짜증나게.
Damn, look at my ID.
산소류 경혈 라샹.
Holy shit, look at this ID. Even better than the fucking ring ID. Better ID. It's only the first door in the impediment, already beyond expected levels. In the impediment. I swear I thought that was it for me back there. The events of this nature, I sigh, won't be freaking weird. If you just listened to me and picked another door, we would have gotten cooked like that in the first place. Like, why even drag me into this if you weren't even gonna trust me, weirdos? We would have opened them all at the end of the day. ST. Same difference. Again, why shorten like that? Just say "the" or something. Just spell it out and say it was anticipated. That's WA. Good work, everyone. We just have a team dedicated for this sort of test, but the Marseille rate is quite high. Honestly, I was bracing myself for the worst. Started especially without any cushion are under 15%. This by all measures count as a flawless expedition. He seemed totally different from the same man who had handled Kira with a fist of her face. To her face. So we're without the door completely locked down, right? That cannot be asserted with certainty. I've always been the ring's turf clock, and those foulest beasts have endured as long-standing infection within the ring. Much history, they must know many backdoors, both origin and destination points. Yet compared to them, we lack sufficient knowledge of alternate routes, which makes it difficult to prevent infiltration. This is a bleed sinking, burn, bleed. This is a bleed season again. Back to bleeding. Back to bleed season. Bleed charge. Holy. Even if that were the case, it is unlikely they would move on House of Spiders as so soon. Always rush for a surprise attack though. Even that positive adventure seemed to lack clear intel on the event that took place at the House of Spiders. If so, it follows that they will need time to assess and deliver about the situation. Hello. The concerned will be a dispatch that has secured the House of Spiders. The possibility of additional traps beyond the back doors, and then like once all backdoor related procedures tied to the House of Spiders are completed, the resulting security framework should be able to preempt the block any infiltration attempts. This operation is more important than I thought. Puff. That aside, why couldn't I draw the blade? Is it the new scabbard's fault? Yes, it is. Rishi lifted the sheath sword with an irritated frown. Hello. And that's when I felt a faint vibration. The blade was twitching ever so slightly. I'm playing Limbus. Okay, bro. Oh. No? Oh, okay. Yeah, he said some goofy ass shit. Damn, I saw it too. Is it possessed or something? Looks like I wasn't the only one who saw the sword twitching as I wasn't pleased at all with Ryoshi was talking about the scabbard. Ryoshi gaze lingered on the sword before slowly shifting toward the back doors. Could it be that seeing the scabbard brought back some memory of Araya? Ooh! Ryoshi, is it an SS? A demon edge, an enhanced blade? Which is it? Look at her smile. It's probably neither of those, nor is it a sentient sword. This presents a fine opportunity because another experience of a sword. Excuse us for a minute, Team Leader Alan. Go ahead, the tech just now damaged some devices, so we're going to have to perform some maintenance before continuing. There's plenty of other work for me to do while you're waiting. To return higher research family then? No, that won't be necessary. There's a filter here that should prove more etiquette. Boom! Guys, my Wi-Fi keeps on, or my game keeps on. Dude, look at the ID. Look what ID was better. Oh my gosh, these new IDs are trash. Look at this ID. Oh my gosh, so trash. My La Mancha Land IDs are way better. Except for this ID. This ID is way better. Look at this. Oh my gosh. 935. What my worst ID? Yeah. So people were calling what the fuck? There's a new what? Bro. Some people were calling the Matcha Land IDs buns now. There's a what? Why is what? Why was there an update? Oh my gosh. Yeah, some people were calling the new the Blood Fiends trash. Trash and the worst IDs because of the new IDs are coming out. Oh, 1.91 megabyte update. Hello? What happened? What is going on? Can I even play anymore? Hello? Ah, there we go, we're back. Who's...
관리자 나리께서도 별이 보여?
Guys, don't worry, we just need 3,500 to complete this, okay? We just need 3,500 to get the ID and all this. Trust, we got that in 3 months. We got 1 month to do it, so we're chilling. 3,500, trust. And if you want these, I don't know. 3,000, 4,500. Well, we need like 5,500. Dude, what's with all this? Dude, I'm about to get off. Holy yap sesh. Holy yap. Alright, let's see. Oh shit, this sounds like the... Wait, this sounds like the fucking Destiny Child OST. Holy shit. Just brought back like Unk memories. Holy fuck. It sounds like the background music for Destiny Child. What the hell? Yeah, the menu OST. Wait, let me search it up. Oh, this sounds so familiar. Hold up. It sounds... Ah, no. It must be another game. I don't know. Hohenheim brought us to what looked like a research lab lined with cables, rows of screens, into diagrams full of complex symbols and shapes. I didn't know there was a place like this in the House of Spiders. This is a forward-based construction by Limbus Company following Operation Spider Pyre. It did not exist prior to the house fall. It is intended for additional backdoor investigation and research into irregular phenomena observed during the operation. Irregular phenomena. An example. Research subjects such as spatial analysis of the connection between the emergence of Sinner number 11's sign and the manifestation of possible future. Oh. Looking around, I spotted Sinclair and a group of researchers surrounding him, the same people who had dragged him off earlier. Oh, everyone's here! Nice. A gaggle of sinners who had tackled along with the shower killed some while they took a breather. And how long will the examination take? With Sinclair's biometric assessment, concluded that either device should be available for relic now. Which means that it should be finished in an hour from now at the latest. the motion of an hour. Time. I don't know why or how, but the way it swayed almost felt like a child trembling. She is scared. It's moving again. Come along, Roshu. I expect you will want to witness the procedure. Fine. Roshu and Hohenheim head off to the side of the exam was probably going to start immediately. Time to get Sinclair, then wait. I was making my way towards Sinclair, who was getting bombarded with questions when an unexpected figure behind a pillar caught my eye. Ooh, Vespa! The big piece of paper covered in crooked handwriting taped on his back. The yellow harpoon! Snack thief? What the fuck? Ah, manager. Oh shit. Trans snacks, Mr. String Bean ate up all of them. Sorry, but I think there's been some misunderstanding. Birch kick his ass? Sigh. Not only is this matter not worth pointing fingers over, but Karen also shows some of the responsibility leaving out on the table unattended. Still, I would prefer you exercise some more care next time, or you'll put me in a tough spot. Understood. Poke mode engaged, not talking for half a day. Deploying super pass bitter candy. What is going on? What is going on? Beep beep mode disabled. What the hell? Not sure if this is appropriate request, but may I remove the paper from my bag now? I'm a little inconvenient. It's a little inconvenient. This time, next time, no mercy. Best make sure she doesn't listen to that radio channel again. So found with the expression of trying to feel the snack thief sign off. That's what's back. Make sure to run this so I don't have to think I'm burning through what little candy chance I have left. Thank you. Vespa gave up polite things, but he was already picking something off another plate and stuffing it into his mouth. Bro is eating hella. Well, wait a minute. I was saving that for later? Holy. W eats, guys. I assume you were being picky. Well, now you know. Yeah, I still see you gobbling up my share. He took my snack too, Verge. Kick his ass. Rodion Romanovich? Rodion, is that her full name? Oh my gosh! I am aware that half of the total snack budget allocated to each is being funneled into your snacking expenses. Now you're rating the LCE supplies as well. Damn, he's about to pop ego. Holy. Chill, that's how it's been agreed upon, okay? Well, yeah, he did. Chill. She's chill. Besides, that's that and this is this. Ooh, that's that and this is this. She pulled the line. Sigh. The lines of Bridges Brow look deeper than usual today. Hoping to help him psycho snack retrieve happens to say that my own Nike cursor drew near a guide and broke his silence with my TikToks. You learn anything about Sinclair's sign? Dante is inquiring about the outcome of the research of the sign. I've heard from the researchers, but nothing of particular significance came out. The duration of the sign has so far been limited to individuals, the manager, and Sinclair. Due to phenomenon, the only verified information has so far been its existence. That's that, and this is this. Researching that which cannot be observed is bound to be difficult. Faust has a point. Aside from Sinclair, none of the sinners can actually see the sign. Same would go for the researchers. Even Sonia said that only a select few people could perceive it. If there were more individuals bearing signs, there would be a wider pool of coverage unless the samples of scope. However, records indicate no suitable reference exists. At present, the research effort is limited to reducing variables such as whether or not the irregular phenomena are tied to the location where the battle took place. By individual bearing signs, do you mean people like Damien and Samsung? Wait, then could these guys do what Sinclair did, pull in some super powered future self and just wreck everything? Why is she sweating? Even Sonya? I should step in and put an end to before Rodion gets the blues. I don't think so. From what Ishmael Faust reported back then, right? Sinclair from the future said each sign carries a different power, I think. Maybe you know those layers of light ring Damien used to finish off Chroma and Sense Dragon. Just sorry, those could be it. Did you guys? Wait, I don't know if it was true, but they interviewed. What was his name? They interviewed the CEO of Limbus or Project Moon. What's his name? Project Moon. CEO Kim Ji-hoon. They interviewed him about like the game, and he said I don't know if it was true. I saw that he said that Heathcliff has the powers to walk through mirror worlds or something like that, which we saw him do that shit, which was the other variant called the Wild Hunt. Heathcliff Wild of the Wild. So none of this information we can confirm yet. Confirm. The subject would not venture beyond the realm of wild speculation. You're proving it, ergo fear would must respond at present. This is at best grand supposition, but it would seem that the research would go too far to have research left in the wake of Sinclair's future self. Oh, that bit about the sign maybe being some Sinclair, but whatever, yeah. The precise position of the hypothesis was that the fundamental principles of the science working may be only to those subsequent or relics. But as no actionable evidence was obtained from Sinclair, there is presently no by which this may be validated. I see then nothing came out from them dragging Sinclair off for the research. And you also thought I was being dragged off, but still let it happen anyway. Oh no, I mean, haha, I'm kidding. Just thought I'd try to go with the mood. Look at his fucking Chuck. Look at him. The old Sinclair wouldn't have even thought Joker bad like that. He's really changed lately for the better, I think. So did anything happen that we should worry about? I stuck close to him just in case nothing serious came up. Just took some blood, a simple skin sample. Oh, and they were also checking if the sign reacts to electric stimulation. Yes, and I had to fill out some questionnaires too. Things like, please describe what you remember from the battle exactly as it happened, or list the sentences you felt when you regained conscience. And your memories of that moment have yet to return? No, I don't know if they'll ever come back. Actually, Faust said that it only exists with my future self. That would be true. Wait, but for my future self to even have those memories, shouldn't I carry them in the first place? Which comes first? A paradox, it would seem in such case that Sinclair is merely one branch among many possible futures. If the future, oh my gosh. Holy, yeah. 2 yappers in the same room. 1 and 2. Who's the most? He talks the most, and then it's her. And then imagine if we had Hohenheim here, he would be talking too. In the future, pearls into Bandler's branches by means of solidification. The body of erosion that could to a certain future would scatter into grains morphily in the dust to diminish to never force and trace their path back to the self. How is this theory suggested? Yeah, keep on yapping. Not certainty, but also interpretation. Here you go again, more of that nonsense only you understand. Oh, memory or not, the future guy still came out of him, didn't he? Then some part of his got to be left in there somewhere, yeah? Like muscle memory or whatever, perhaps he can still pull off some of those tricks from back then. Tricks from back then? Heard you kicked off, even pulled out the trick you put. Oh yeah, he did do that. Not just that, he was using that main technique quite. Oh shit! What, that glowing ring thing? Yup, the glowing ring thing. He had 2 of them called around his weapon. Dude, they're talking about it! I used the glowing ring thing? This is the first time I'm hearing anything about it. Alright, so what exactly is the glowing ring thing, anyone? Maybe some technique that enhances physical capability? I mean, I guess that fleshy aura that makes y'all real tub's one part of it, but there's gotta be more, right? Don't know, could be secret finger thing they pass down to their members, technique or something like that. Look at it, that black leader, that Lingham prick, and the nurse fathers, we've had a whole lot of them fingers, ain't they? The notion seems to unravel, for even among the LCD there were those who came to wield it. And Virgilus too? So what, only the proper hard bastards can use it? Some are intricate. When approached, probably the sinners slowly turned their gaze toward Virgilus and Vespa. Bro's still eating? Holy shit. He eats so much. I only learned to wield it from my team leader too. I have a sensory understanding of Shin, but I can claim nothing too profound. He looks so cool. However, what can I spare are some rumors, though they are without proper sources. Rumors, they circulate among elite fiction and associated leadership, that there exists a power called Shin capable of enhancing the body without having to pay expensive unkept costs. A rumor among figures says now. Yes, even the technique manifests how to tips really spread through her say. Oh yeah, that tracks. That super rookie column in the latest Mag bonus vid. Bro was really popping off with this straight up aura farm with the shiny mane wrapped around the weapon. Yo, he aura farm, guys. What is this dialogue? Holy shit. They're using that. Damn, she's probably on TikTok. What's her TikTok? Kira probably has a TikTok, does she not? It must be that to be fair to such a marvel in the video. Wait, you serious? It's the latest literally on the videotape in the back. Maybe you missed it? Videotape? Alas, how for me. Oh, look at her. I've been stranded from Mephi, reminding me of a chance to breathe not only the prior but the latest one as well. Tonight I shall feast through the night upon those noble exploits of adventuring fixers. As Don Calder dramatically spiraled into a statue of utter destruction, Otis cut into the curtain, her gaze narrowing with suspicion. From what I recall, the mantle of Shin granted users a high degree of physical enhancement. There's no such thing as reinforcement with supplies. No power of the magnitude comes without equivalent cost to wield it. That power relies on the motion and will for manifestation. Its output is not consistent like prosthesis and augmentation. Depending on how it is used, the consequent advance can reach levels compared to the ego you use. Oh shit! I mean that saying to say that it exerts a toll upon the mind. I can walk you through the features if you'd like. From what I observed, it appeared to be a technique reserved for those considerable strength. At our current level, it is not unreasonable to assume we can make use of it. Regarding that, our team leader had been conducting intensive research, and according to her, physical strength itself has a little bearing on one's ability to learn and wield Shin. BRB. You see I'm going? Wait, one sec. Alright, I'm back. Dude, this is so much not dialogue, so much like information. This is really good. As the Yellow Harpoon says, it is in essence a power that can be learned by almost everyone provided they know the proper method of training. Vespa's brows visibly twitched the moment Yellow Harpoon left Virgil's lips. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's a big fan of his own title, the Yellow Harpoon. Well, it fits. I think he's got those yellow stripes on his clothes, and he uses a harpoon too. Can he argue with that? If I were to exaggerate, even Sinner Yiseng's pre-contract self can manage to learn it? What the fuck? What? What? Even Sinner Yiseng's? He could pop a shin? Yeah, what the fuck? Shin Mang, anything? Holy, look at his smile! Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Shit. This is so cool. I really like, oh my. Dude, he could have popped Shin before? Yo, he would have had like 10 Shin. Oh, Shin. Then, if I were to exaggerate, yo, he would have popped Shin. Someone has to make art of him with Shin. Well, why must this self of mine be chosen as the pinpoint of comparison? Is he mad? Well, cause you were the wimpiest one here. Don't let it get to you. Ah. So it would be a mistake to assume it's a power anyone could grasp with these. As long as you're bound by contract as a synergy, your ability to wield it will be severely limited. Unless you rely on potential or come upon extraordinary circumstances, such as strain, that would have been useful. Hey, then what about me? Can I learn it too? Kira, who had been fidgeting with her fingers raised an arm and asked, as like she couldn't hold a question. Dude, what if she like stays here for a while? What if she learns it? Come to think of the middle Nutshire didn't use any Shin or Mang. Bro was fucking strong. He was just strong as hell. It took what? It was 2v4? 2v5. Yeah, it was a 2v5. That is crazy. Papa never taught me how to use it. He always said it. I could get stronger without a stupid crunch like that. It wasn't that he didn't teach you. He cut it. Ooh. He was a man who probably had never once reflected upon his own sins. A piece of trash like him would be incapable even comprehending such a power in the first place. Aww. Best of the response always comes back dripping with venomous hatred whenever the conversation turns to the topic of the fingers. Kira must have noticed to her perhaps she simply couldn't find the right words to push back. Either way, she held her tongue, her expression sending into a blend of frustration or something that looked a little too close to sadness. If you want to reduce it to a yes or no, then yes, you will be able to learn it with the odds in your favor. That is, assuming the company decides to tolerate your continued existence. I already said I get it. As it stands, you're nothing more than a pending case of disposal, closer to a threat than you are to an ally, strictly speaking. Don't get comfortable. Bro, stop showing your red eyes to literally everyone. Step out of line, you will be the one who pays the price. There was nothing in that letter said I could argue with. But she murdered scores of LC researchers and left us with plenty of memories we'd rather not revisit. So it doesn't mean we had no. The dots just slip back into her with snacks, chatting and commercial about whether the hat. Examinations concluded. I suppose it won't be an issue to let you hear her research together. More talking, more yapping, guys. Damn. 9.5. Dude, this is so cool. I've used only 20. This is the only fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe all just gonna be dialogue. How long is this though? How much did the other one have? One sec, guys. How much did this have? This one had 12. Five already. Present the conclusion first. No, the notion of the sword being a sentient one is incorrect. The locus of the will is not the blade, but the scabbard. An ego forged in a rather paradoxical nature, yes, that would be the most appropriate description. Not a sentient sword, huh? Ryoshi currently dismantled. Dismissal made the scabbard quiver almost as if it had taken offense. Somehow it felt like I could understand what Hunter said. By will mill? For the one that gave both of the team sadness and hope. His own will, does that mean the owner of that will can be resurrected? It is too permanent to particularly on the matter. The state of existence of question is not. It's whether it can be right or brought back to life, so to speak. Even supposing that survival is a fixable variable. While with the aroma theory, the probability approach is zero given the limits of today's technology and conditions. We researchers are inclined to entertain even chances, but the terminology of lay people like yourself, such a prospect would be labeled impossible, wouldn't it? There's no need to fixate on the possibility of the private manager Dante. Such matters are reserved for us scientists to hold on to. But we may have uncovered a thread, something that could lead to restoring Sinu Ryoshi's memories, though again, that too is merely a possibility. As far more productivity for you to pursue that at the moment. To the end, yes. Scabbard itself would be necessary. Coordinating with them for your next duty, he would still be in the Mesh Brothers cars. That would be all. And this mouse sure as any energy might scatter and mess up the theories he'd constructed in our conversation. Alright then, before we go, anyone want to tag along? Gun food at the gaze. The Cinders were pretending they weren't interested at all. Bro, no one wants to fuck it. They want to chill. Give them give them a 1 hour break at least. But going by the way their forks had long since stopped moving, it was pretty clear to me that they had been intently listening in on our conversation. Where are we going? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Faust, Don Quixote, Ryoshi, and I have been checking where each backdoor leads. And Kira. Yep, and Kira, too. The prisoner of war, excuse. Look at her face! What the fuck? We talking about me? Yeah, I guess. I'm working with them too, yeah. Best remember to tread carefully. Should you excuse enough to the community to be held careful without expectation. Yeah, sure, whatevs. Kira needed Otis with the monkey paw, but oddly enough, she didn't appear jaded. Anyway, I think it'd be better if we had a few more people just to be safe. One of the doors we went to led straight to the ring corridor. That was a close call. Otis and Gibbs' hands shot up the moment I finished speaking. I would very much like a damn, chill, I get it. I knew I could rely on you, Otis. Heh. My loyalty honor. I, Otis, understand better than anyone you're concerned about the people of working with a prisoner of war soul able to betray. If you have yourself proceed with only a handful of soldiers on your command, this cannot stand. I'm afraid I won't be able to focus on other duties without seeing to your safety. I get it, Otis. You've made your point clear enough. Not keen on how I just knew over the moment you summoned me. Feels a bit dodgy. That better I stick by your side and scrap it out myself. You probably don't need me to come along then. I guess you can just summon the rest of us like you did earlier. If shit hits the fan. Shit might hit the fan, honestly. Should you have finished holding my efforts, I shall join you once it has found closure. I don't think I can be much of help if you go. I'll pass. Follow if that is your order, manager. No, it's fine. Just get some rest. I'll probably be okay. I can always summon them again if things get too dangerous. For now, I should go see Ellen again. W game, honestly. This one will probably be my last. Wait. Oh yeah, we're halfway through. 5. 6. Like 18. There's gonna be 18 or something.
선원 집합. 이번 작품에 대해 논의할 시간이다.
I should have used the other. Fuck. I should leave, but you know what? I'll restart this. As all you have arrived, I was waiting for you. We sifted through and inserted the doors with the highest probability leading to the rings gallery. The next step would be to enter the alternate door you mentioned. But hold up a sec. I was actually gatekeeping more stuff, huh? Gatekeeping? Are you you have more to tell about the gate doors? She was gatekeeping. Yup, that door over there. Pretty sure it connects to Encorp's nest. I saw Albina going in, all hyped about some can, whatever it was. Oh, what the fuck? And that would the door with the badges wrapped around the handle. Papa would go in there and cross out vengeances. From what the book said, it's probably a turf protected by a thumb or something. Unlike earlier when she offered only exhibits even about just a single door, Q was now feeding Alan a stream of into that same solid even to someone as clueless at the back door as me. The marker then anticipated. Even after that, Alan character weapon her up from what I hear. Yeah, you think she clamped up or spy? I wonder if she changed her mind about cooperating with us. Wasn't there? Goodness, there's no telling when she'll turn on us. Freaking, I can literally hear everything you're saying, you know? Alright then, based on intel, please proceed by opening the safest doors first. I'll continue checking and let you know which ones you need to enter. I'll in tune with the device around here and flash a couple of doors with blue light. Guess that means we start with those. First, they all look about the same, just start with the closest one. Well, Alan did say it shouldn't matter which one, just as I reached for the nearest doors, he could tell me to reassure the veer off, stopping in front of the other one. About a few steps apart. This door, it feels familiar. You recognize the door? I think I passed through it a few times when I was little. Speaking when I fragment memory painted over in parts slipped into my mind. Sorry, it hurt a lot, didn't it? I should have finished my homework faster. Oh, I know. Let's go for a walk. Got it. That memory just now clearly tied to Aria. Let's start with that door. Okay, this one, yeah. Here we go. Yes, he could have shoved the door open and showed it first. The rest of us followed, including Kid and the other sitters. Oh shit, where is this? This place is, judging by its state, it seems to be a well-first festive located within a nest, most likely a park. Every solid walking here dragging some animal along means they've got money to burn. Proper rich lot, this place. The walk, the past Ryoshi mentioned and the sign of the people flexing over their pets. The piece clicked together and I voiced the other memory I saw back at the house spiders. Did I really come here with a puppy named Saru? Yeah, I remember that. Not a puppy though. Saru was a bit bigger by then. Sorry, it did hurt a lot, didn't it? I should have finished my homework faster. Oh, it's Saru! Why isn't she getting have a give her loud? So I know. Want to go for walkies? You love walkies, don't you, Saru? There's this workshop that always visits the door that's connected to a park. We can go right now. There's your childhood memory burned bright in my vision before passing. That was her as a kid. Really, such young-lived don't seem much like these young Ryoshi. Hey, Clock, who said you could show them on memories willy-nilly? No, I come on, you know it's not something I can control. It's GG. Back in the house, I was the only one who could see the vision of Ryoshi's past. This time though, her memories seemed to manifest for everyone around, just like the experience in H Club with Honglu. Which probably means, why are y'all staring at me? That's so random, what the hell? Do you not just see that? See what, you guys zoning out together? Guess it doesn't apply to Kira. Then again, like how is between Lin, Daya, and Honglu, Kira doesn't have any direct connection to Ryoshi. I guess it makes sense. Was that Turbo Hound by accompanying Ryoshi? Indeed, my one and only best friend. And because of that, Saru would be locked away in the vault every time I had to depart on an instant note with a spiral driven through her. The first ever leash, looking back, it might have been a kindred. As she died sooner, to inflict such cruelty upon a voiceless animal, how such weakness be born? She died before her time. I don't recall why, but there was this day when I didn't want to stop whimpering in pain and I shut myself in my room crying. you were not someone else? Who else? Oh, see, it was me. Even after witnessing the fragment memory, he could look utterly unconvinced. And while I was giving colors to offer the solution, said he would give me a gift the next day, and what I received was something he called a beast bone blade that would want to help inside his. Damn. Yo, no way. I always knew there was something creepy with Robo-Unk, so that's how he killed your dog, huh? Oh, he didn't kill Sada that Tanta was alive? Bloody hell, alright, nutter that psycho. Her eyes were embedded in, like, the door. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, good thing we fucking killed him. I hate that dude. Good thing we killed it. It was a horrible sight and I felt pity, so I shortened it with a remedy her time with my own hands. Got me thinking of all that. Why do you still mess with that R thing then? Let's be honest. After seeing something like you would want to steer well clear, yeah? Right? Those things he called R were also cursed, straight up nightmare feel. Like, I haven't really checked out the other ring artwork since I've been in her, so maybe I'm just a noob when it comes to all that, but yeah. I thought the same. Well, I was terrified at first, yet as I learned more, there were some facets that suited my taste. From what you've told me about Khalid, it looks like he felt to stick to his own advice. But there's something he always used to say, art is that one must never expect to understand of others. The canny, the horrible, there's a beauty that lies in the grove quest of it all. But if you say so now, but bloody hell, how do you end up getting used to that kind of thing? Why do you need to understand? You're not an artist. I got used to it, but that bastard collision installation armor caused from night terrors and nightmares for Rattle. Discovered move and Ryoshu came to a pause in tremble, but there was once a strained liveliness to it as though it quivered between fear and anticipation. Night terrors crying for nightmares in the house of spiders. There was actually someone who got scared of wing stuff back in your day. I need to check something. We've seen enough here. Let's go back. Yeah, that's nothing else worth checking around here anyway. With the inspection complete, we quickly followed Ryoshu back. Object covered in the shield cloth, lost in thought. Right here, there used to be a huge art display here. I don't know what kind of impulse struck him, but the bastard went about fusing, saying he needed to practice so he wouldn't lose his touch. Oh shit! What's wrong? Oh, over there. Thought I told you to keep an exhibition in your room. Also, you return. People were screaming. Oh shit! Liking it and taste doesn't. Let's get you back to our room. Holy shit! Can never be made whole no matter how many fragments are glued together. But I'd never truly reach her. I see this hollow void. This must be Araya. Sensation and emotion for what's been emptied began to entangle with Ryoshi's memories. That makes it possible for us to reminisce about Araya together. The soft red Araya gave seemed to show how pleased she was with this small step. Alright, time to check out the next door. We entered several back doors that Alan pointed out. One of these places went and restored Ryoshi's memories. What? How did they get in there? Balrog pointed ahead where figures wearing animal masks were hauling what looked like a massive lump of flesh hidden behind a tent of sorts. Those ring ascendants from before. Try infiltrated via an entirely separate route, another back door. As you can see, their objective appears to be retrieval of the ringleader's father's artworks. Get on with it. We need to move as many pieces as we can before we pull out. Well, but I thought Robo-Unk was washed. What? He's got so many fanboys and fangirls here. Yo, he's washed. Does this artwork possess value in it and of itself, or is it just a case of death effect? Think about it. Some of the pieces have already been taken. Of course, there are little value of both our companies. Piece of them pretty funny. But imagining how these pieces will be labeled with some pathetic notion of heritage connected to my name or their tradition by expertise and slavery. They may be incorporated with the tradition nostalgia for now, but they will likely find them. It would be prudent to eliminate them without delicacy of the link's reputation. Guys, looks like we got another job to do. Let me a hen. But it should be fine. Wait, I'm gonna skip this and put the new IDs on. What the fuck? Oh, my I'll be back.
최악이요. 소재는 망가졌고 영감은 이미 떠난 지 오래지. 이리도 굴욕적인 기분은 참으로 오랜만이군.
Support, I'll put her as support. Does anyone have her yet? No one has her yet. Oh wait. Not our corp. Damn, no one has her. There's one person that always has the new IDs like off rip. Let me check with Mersault. Let me support again. Nothing. 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 Damn, does no one have them? It's the ring IDs, that's all I know. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Shut up.
시연회의 일정이 잡혔습니까?
책임은 내가 나를 점 찍었다면 격에 맞는 조언도 함께 주.
Alright, let's go! Let's go!
느긋하고 여유롭게.
Whoa! Boom. Monolith. Dude, how strong are these? Level 60? So if they weren't... So if we weren't using these... Oh my gosh. We would hit the clock. Nah, level 60? How... What level is she? Level 65? Damn, even though she was injured, she was what, level 70 before she was injured? LCE question mark? He looks so cool. Wait, sinking. Boom! Easy. Yeah.
긍정적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅기에 이런 문제가 있었네. 어디 보자. 뭐니? 저건 저들이 거리 끌 것 같아. 아하! 한 수 접어주신 겐가?
I'm back. Win rate. Come on, let's do that. Oh yeah. No. You win that, Kira, you win that, no!
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중인데 이따가 보스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Oh, I'll probably get off after this or something, or in a bit. Not right now. Either way.
짜증나게. 기회를 잡았네. 이통이는 저자를 꺾고 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세.
Damn!
항상 저희 영감이 이끌어줘야 친해졌네요.
I am. With the phone.
이따가 보스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Yeah.
짜증나게. 두려우신가요? 다시요.
Save the Fortnite world. Save the Fortnite world.
위대한 일격을 기록하는 중인데 이따가 보스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
He got this. Easy. With this, the last of the rings should have been eradicated. Is that all of them? Mersault kept glancing around as if searching for someone, but sure that the other ring members weren't. Hey, but where the hell would come from anyone with Persuade? And most of the odds like in. According to the Tricolong's records by the Smith device that saw here, they appear to have crossover from another corridor. Another corridor? What Persuade does that another corridor or two? The room resembling the shopping mall, the one filled with the batches of toys by company. Coded as emote. The Hulk smash? Oh, they showing it. Did you buy the fist? The pickaxe? Dude, that shit is that's almost a skin. Yeah. I'm not buying it. What about the raw? What about the Hulk smash? The raw. Yeah. Fire. Is like, look at that. Assignment tasks before have been wrapped up. Oh, and before we set off, do you have any information to share in advance? To compile present catalog the notable characters of these characters and all of their connection. Lucy, your cooperation will be most appreciated. Kira seemed to hesitate, grunting at her nails as she was going through the inner struggle. Before long, however, she snapped at her like she just locked in on a decision. Sure, I got stuff to tell you, like hella stuff. Some parts are kind of fuzzy, not gonna lie, but I could still recall like 20 places clear enough. I mean, it was a home for me and Papa, so... if I got nothing, I ever once regarded that fucking room as a home, and my memories of it are all fragmented at the best. Yes, he is. Scarab gave a fan resident stare, proud to want to see the Barotia in the only way it could. And accompanied by its drummers, we began our move toward the corridor of the middle. Damn, he did the most damage. Holy shit. Another fight? Damn. Alright, this is my... wait, 2 more fights left. School? Oh shit, this is gonna be a hard fight, right? 1,000, 1 trillion fight? Super hard fight. Now, does no one have her? Sure. Let me do it one more time. Let's see if anyone has it. Yeah, honestly, I'll do one more. Fortnite smash! The heck, they swapped everything that wasn't nailed down, huh? Right now, ISB either half of that worldly possession. ISB either half of thy worldly possessions. Their figures, video game cartridges. I'm not talking about my box, toy box, okay? I had hella anyway. My TV's gone, big couch too. Those LC reach to haul them away from the sound of it, they get to set them up in their staff lounge. As for the leather and ornaments, they said they'll be selling them off. Yeah? Otis seemed to notice something the moment she caught Kira's wistful look. The corners of her lips curled in a faint smile as she spoke with me. Who knows what substitute corporation process had become more perceptive to the idea of returning those items? Ooh, Otis the ghost. She's like, yeah. Assuming much, I never said I wanted them back. Anyways, I'll tell you about what I know, so come this way if you want in. These 2 doors here are made of paperwood. They connect to S-Corp. What the fuck? And that one reinforced with steel. The one leads to V-Corp backstreets, where having lived here and made frequent uses of the doors herself, Kira was a person for the job of hitting where each doorway for company had access to explore lead. Directed by Kira and accompanied by Alan, we checked the doors one by one. Until there was just one back door left to open. It ain't doing anything shady like the warp trends either, is it? Yours is simple as turning the knob and entering. Seems to me you'll output your business rival in no time. Yo, outpace. I'm a bit hard pressed to agree with the two convenience at me when it comes to using backdoors and portals, but since your intent was to claim my first party over the current W Corp, I'll take that as a compliment. Did I say something wrong? Every token comes with a cost, he clipped. Said, while it has been a workday relatively free of thanks to the quality information you have provided, to understand that way for company primary services include pathfinding, path security, and path maintenance. Services fraught with life-threatening dangers from our employees. Some never return journeys. Some are killed while battling surgery entities whose exact natures haven't even been confirmed yet. That appear in no space between paths. The penny to keep the secured path well secure. Keep side, especially good to that we're also trying to prevent our rivals from taking this corner of the market. Thinking back, I don't think I've ever seen Alan enter a door to an election with his helmet off. It must be one of the precautions just in case. Hence that he's simply seen too much to be phased by some horrors. Still, our work's gotten considerably easier for this job thanks to the help from everyone here. Honestly, this partnership is working much better than I expected. Very well then, let's take a look at the last door. Ah, it's the door Papa used to walk through all the time. I followed Kita into the door, and the second I crossed over the threshold, a breathing carrying an oddly familiar salty smell tickled the tip of my one of my clock hands. My nose. This one connects to somewhere in the general Great Lake area, it seems. Oh shit, we're back! Welcome to U-Corp's giant Stingray port ship. Stingray? Why doesn't that ring a bell? Hang on a minute, it's that place in the port ship that has summoned the private hair salon. Dude, we're back at the hair salon! Yo! Do we hear the music? Do we hear the music? Heathcliff chimed in with a shudder as the shears away behind his words terrified her. Oh, don't just sit there and then we shall finally be made an audience of young Hippie and his hairdo most luscious. Dude, where is the goat? Holy shit. Quit it. Delicious nonsense laughs. Why encourage me now when you are so... I'll be back, guys. BRB. 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 Hi, I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Why encourage me now? Cavalier about blasting my villainous Irish back at the lake. Alas, it is true that punishment wrath upon our Mary had to relay away the crime one did not agree on. He claimed that to put the coupons to use would remedy thy pain. A smidge. I'll bugger it. I ain't even got anyone to spruce up for anymore. Sweet, then can I use them? We were regulars at the Alex place, Papa and me. Papa would ask the middle fam for a favor and he'd bring loads of coupons back home. They give away a herd coupon every 10 visits, you see, so what am I even yapping about, all excited. Kid who seemed ready to launch into a cheerful rant came to a rough pause like a bike tripping over a ledge. Her face fell as she lowered her gaze and she scuffled a pebble away. Looking back, I guess Papa did hella care for me so hard. But it's always so true, these guys went away to get me out of there, and even though they didn't know me so well, why it's getting so complicated. Matthews gave me the end to BC. The heck's a BC? Bowl cut? Bro, listen, like I said, that's not how you shorten these things. Puff. For some reason, it actually seemed almost skillful to hear Kira correcting her acronym. Dude, this is like her daughter now. Her new one. Of that self-said but look she'd get efficacy with these acronyms, especially during the early days of our bus journey. Thinking back, ever since Sinclair's translations became reliable enough, the sinners had less reasons to voice their frustration with the Ryoshi's acronyms, which in turn gave her fewer cautions to snicker about. I'm out. I'm not sure why, but something tells me that she might be making her acronyms ridiculously powerful on purpose. If your conjecture is correct, she has one type of sense of healing. From what I recall, the toys and games he was into were pretty retro. Must have been annoying to play along at first, but the more I play along, the more I got into it. Still corny and juvenile shit though. I know half of that conflict with Trifling and people band. Maybe yet we are all compelled to represent the interests of the family. Yeah, I want to know what Papa was into to really get what he was talking about. Besides, I needed to know these things if I wanted to chat him up and talk about mutual subjects, so you tell me about you all the time, usually proud shit. Not a day went by without him saying stuff like you should learn this in 2 days, or yo, this was your student's fave, you know? Too bad I wasn't there to tell you this hard-torn shit. I once thought of him the same as you do now, a good man, at least among them, caring enough to bring me gifts. But one day I realized that he'd never understand the thing I really cared about, even if his life depended on it. One day, they'll say his pray to was there out there. Dude, it's so hard reading her. That I don't remember when or why just that happened. Wait, I might have known this. Wasn't it something that happened at school? Papa told me that things started getting awkward between you and him ever since you quit school. Bullshit, I've never been to school. I never even thought of wanting to go to school. Amanda must have been talking out of his ass again. Oh no way, bro, I even saw a clip of it. What? Papa showed me the video when he was teaching me how to use these doors. I even saw baby you going, I'm off to school, Dad, in that video, so I'm pretty staying, sure. But I don't. As Kira went on, Ryoshi's coverage from her initial return seemed to slip away. I couldn't blame her, so much of her memory had been mutilated. Ryoshi didn't sound like she was denying it out of hand, though she seemed to mean it when she said she'd never been to school and had never even wanted to. I should definitely listen to you. Hello. And I want to glimpse the fragment of the memory that made her say that. The mind willed it. A scene from her past suddenly flashed across my eyes. Very well, Joshi. I will register you in an institution that is not entirely school. There is an of the Ring Academy. You sure it was a school, not like an art academy or something like that? Wait, that kind of makes more sense. Yeah, must have been an academy, not a school. Hey, twin. Hello, twin. Academy of Art. Ha. Ryoshi muttered a few words as though they were pieces of bullshit was assembling. Then, after a brief moment, she turned toward me with an instant scoff and looked mild with irritation. O'clock. You deserve a smack? What the hell? You deserve a smack. Oh, shit. You smacked? Then let me smack me upside the head with her scabbard. What was that for? This memory sucks, Clark. I would have been fine without it. Oh my. But at least I got to remember the incident that changed my perspective on Matthias. Dad, how do I go to school? Oh, it's baby Yoshihide. Gorgeous, well, I don't see why you would wish, let alone need to go such and would later find our unique style community to have been more related to the nest from educational systems. But Dad, I saw him in a picture book. Now you don't have any friends here. Overran is pointless. But is it true that there are colleges that can be learned through? Very well, you should outrage into that is not. Really? I took this into take as part of my educational curriculum. There's an Academy of Art, a subsidiary of the Ring. Companionship with other talented children of her age will nourish the spirit of love. The prescription approves. That you might be making a mistake, huh? And how are you so certain of that? Do elaborate if you can. Hand puppet of the prescripts by whom every aspect of existence articulate. What do you even know of choice, or what is right and wrong? And if they what? Perhaps a little more situational awareness would have prevented what is to come. Had found me a rather decent academy. The artworks that used scared me when I was alone were so bad when I was with other kids. No, that's not quite it. It'd be more accurate to say that I started to understand people's perspective of beauty. Of course I would. Oh. Yo, Carmen, When all ever was not long to electric brown purpose, all the while making the sound of other people. About corporation or Paris stuff in this day and age. If child, pinky child, right? I don't get what the point of this slug is. Shaping blood vessels to make a color that a drop of ink can do better. But it's boring and shallow. Only because you guys are bad at it. Oh, is he? No wonder his stuff is just as ow. Then Batman Colors was actually what set me off. I didn't have any special protection to family like Matthews did either. It's just that I was taught to dislike, that's all. Just one of the potential kids of age have kids be okay. Kids be okay. Kids be kids. Got into a fight? A fight? Yeah, they kept saying dumb things about class stuff, so I smacked them. That's my girl. Dad, where are you going? Just got to. Dude, he fucking. Did he kill him? No, it's family business. Saying what's so bad about the everyone? The snotty snots don't learn respect, let's should be it into them. Ha! If only he'd been a supervisor for like you, then the story would have been ended right there. But I mean, the middle doesn't stop there. It never does. You hurt a member of the family. That automatically gets you written up in the book. Yeah, and he did what he did in the end. Holy shit! He was a monster. Look at that. Haha, there you are. Yesterday, this class learning already. My little girl. Wonder who she takes after. To the dad. I know. I said I'll be back before you know it, but I got a bit lost trying to find my way through the ring bastard tricky mazes. You know how they are. Oh yeah, and there are so many little bats here. Well, as for the crime, they slapped my buddy's face hard enough to leave a mark. That's an arm for you. Holy shit. As for the church, well, anyone agreed that they did one sorry job to keeping these. In that case, to Title 2, Section 52 of the book, by beheading, they clearly don't go much for what sits on their shoulders, eh? How do you like it, buddy? Papa's the best anything. Uncultured, uncivilized animal. Do not be discouraged, dears. I have eyed out yet another academy worthy of your talent. Don't wanna. There's he there? I don't want to go to the academy. I don't want to go. I don't. I need friends anyway. He took a lot away from me just to feel good by himself. So I hoped he, more than anyone, would never find about the news I held dear, because I was afraid he would take them away from me like he did the others. But he'd always catch on faster than he had any right to. Every contract that took me away from the House of Spiders made me tremble in anxiety, because I was worried about, I don't remember what, but I do know what. I could never stop thinking about my room. So whatever occupied the room in my absence must have been the most precious thing to me in the world. Which had been turning lightly as Rodion past and began to rattle. It's doing that thing again. Should pat in the scabbard with a gentle reassuring hand. Oh shit. Scabbard, that was one time idea I remember without attachment. Here too. So I thought she was participating in a crying child. Yes, sir, he could briefly cast us on, yet Finley explained gaze between Mersault, Scabbard, and my device. Last control with Catherine. But Catherine's distance, unlike IDS, was erased by the golden bolt itself. I doubt this device could do anything for Heathcliff at this point. Yeah, didn't know that Robo Uncle was such a radical guy. He sent you to academy like he wanted me. Oh. Hazy memories almost forgot to mention. A few days after that, Calissa left the snowman by my pillow as a gift. It was made of heads? Heads? Yes, decorated heads from the sculpture. Thinking back, it was one. So to Bernard, he's suddenly mistaken if he thought some low effort bullshit like that could make me feel better. Could have spared us the details last. Well, with that covered, do you guys want to head back? Hang on. How do you man? Look at these bugs walking out the salon. Same thing, they found us. Evidence such as their mass in there. Could also be seen there too, considering you. Why don't we? Holy shit, guys, stop. Don't you know where you are? You're smack dab in the middle of protected turf. Because I've seen and bros and sisters in the middle be here any second. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. We've already drawn the rings and we said don't want the middle coming after us to the House of Spiders too. Sounds like you've got a GI talk. Ever played whack-a-mole? Like, why give ourselves a countdown? Just head back through the door now and beat whoever thinks it's a great idea to walk through the door. He puts forth a sound strategy, assuming as long as there's no high-ranking officer among them, it would be to our benefit. Let us do as Kira says. Late shooting was opposed to luck as our entire squad came pouring through the door long before he finished the lockdown sequence. Due to kneeling image coming past the door, we have concluded this location is 15 inches from the ring. This location, you say? Better idea to fight there, you know? A group of the bros began rushing through the open door. I didn't want to summon them while they were relaxing, but well, it can't be helped. Sinners back to work. Boom! Dude, you hear the music? Oh, I love this music. Dude, the fucking ring!
감동적이지 않을 수 없네. 해결사 영웅기에 이런 구절이 있었지. 어디 보자.
The middle, guys. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. So fun.
아이씨, 짜증나게. 원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게 기회를 잡았네! 이천이는 저들을 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지! 공격 가세! 아이, 짜증나게. 걷는 것을 두려워하지 마시게. 침 바르면 남는다네.
이건 좀
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
본인이 방금 뭘 본 겁니까? 엄청나게 강한 일격을. 바이올렛 브레이크 슬램.
That's nice. Right, guys? Right?
위대한 일격을 기록하는 이따가 버스에서 해고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Boom! Damn, this is gonna do so much damage.
저희 영감은 도와주시는군요. 아이씨, 짜증나게. 바이올렛. 위대한 일격을 기록하는 이따가 버스에서 해고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Damn, he does so much damage.
꿰뚫려라.
Damn. Damn. Alright, more dialogue, and then I'll probably get off after this.
약지에 감긴
쌀.
세 바퀴의 반지는 마에스트로가 되기 위해 인정받은 세 가지 작품을 뜻하죠.
Alright, I'm gonna get off now.
비록 지금 제 작품이 만인의 신금을 울리지는 못하더라도
I have 500
여전히
already.
반지에 부끄럽지 않은 작품을
If I do a mirror,
선보이고
Um,
있네요.
I'll still be pissed about this. Basically wasted like a week. I didn't, but I did, you know. I could have gotten an extra like 30 battle pass thing.
오늘따라
I'll do another run later, and then I'll collect that one next week, you know? Yeah, see? I had these two and I had like, what? 60% and I had 220, I would have gone like 550 if I had it maxed. Alright, time to get off, I think, guys. Should I do one temple? Ooh. When I get out of here. You know what do you think? Should I do one temple? Nah, I'll save it. Yeah, I'll save it for tomorrow. I need like 5 trillion. I need like 3,500 to get everything. Alright, I'm gonna get off now, stream. I'll play some more tomorrow. I'll probably play something else, though. I've been playing Limbus the whole week. Alright, then. Wait. Nah, I won't do the last temple. I'll just wait. For the new... I'll use this one. This is just like this team. This one doesn't matter, so it's fine. Yeah, this one's fine. I'm gonna get off now, stream. Good night.
오늘따라 별이
Goodbye,
많어.
everyone. Good night.
관리자 나리는 제일
Goodbye.
좋아하는